Hello friends, welcome back. This is Vikas and you are watching Vikas Fitness Club. Friends, today I am going to share few deep insights regarding belly fat and its categories. Do you know this belly fat is divided into two categories of fats? Number one is subcutaneous fat and number two is visceral fat. Now you must be thinking, what is the purpose of learning these two types of fats? Does this have any sense to our body? Yes, of course, it has a sense. And let me clear you one thing, that visceral fat is directly linked to your type 2 diabetes. And how dangerous it is, let us understand this concept from this diagram. You can see this diagram, the outer portion. This is the diagram of the whole abdominal cavity, or we can say the internal part of our stomach. Now you can see the outer portion. This is the stomach part, and just below this skin there is a line. There is a fat, we call it the subcutaneous fat, and this subcutaneous fat is found just below the skin, or you can say this around the whole body. Just below the skin you will find this subcutaneous fat. Number third portion, that is abdominal muscles. Friends, we generally practice this abs workout and these crunches to develop our abdominal muscles, to tone our abdominal muscles, isn't it? And now the third thing, that portion comes, that is visceral fat. This is the excess fat which accumulates around the internal organs of our abdominal cavity. That is, internal organs comprises of number one liver, number two pancreas, and number three is intestine. And basically it acts as a cushion for the internal organs. It helps to prevent from getting damage from the external sources. Now, how this visceral fat is dangerous for our body and dangerous for this diabetes part. So let us understand the one thing. The question arises, now the studies have shown that overweight and obese persons, they have increases the risk of chronic disease called diabetes. Yes, we call it lifestyle disease, that is type 2 diabetes. Now let us understand the other question, other aspect of this one. The question arises, why should we worry about belly fat or visceral fat? Friends, here this belly fat is also known as a visceral fat. And how this visceral fat is very much dangerous? We know that there are two types of diabetes. Number one diabetes is when pancreas secretes insulin. It stops secretion of insulin. That time we call it as number one diabetes. And the second type of diabetes is all about when body produces the insulin, but body is unable to transport this insulin to the different parts of the body. Thereby we lead to the lifestyle disease called type 2 diabetes. Now here we can see that insulin resistant work, as the name itself depicts that it hinders the insulin to move, to travel to the different parts of the blood vessels, isn't it? Here we need to understand that how this visceral fat is dangerous for our body. We know that visceral fat results in greater insulin resistance as compared to subcutaneous fat. Yes. Now the thing comes, insulin resistance. When body produces insulin and when body unable to properly use it to control the blood sugar level, that time glucose level builds up in the blood vessels, thereby leading to diabetes. Yes, type 2 diabetes. We are in the increased risk of type 2 diabetes, lifestyle disease. Second point, it poses a serious health challenges apart from this diabetes. There's a study shown that there's a link between excess fat cells and chronic diseases like heart diseases, stroke and cancer. And last, not the least, that is waist circumference. Friends, I must tell you one thing. If your waist circumference is not up to the limit, then you are at high risk of getting diabetes. Yes, here you can see there is a measurement of type 2 diabetes. For men, it should be 90 centimeter, that is 35.5 inches, and for women, 80 centimeter, that is 31.5 inches. This is the standard measurement, and this measurement should not go beyond the limit. Otherwise, you tends to get into the trap of dangerous disease, that is diabetes. So friends, till now, whatever I have shared, I hope worth watching and worth listening to you. If you like, just subscribe this channel and drop your comments so that I can come up with lot many videos of belly fats, and I convey and I can deliver lot many knowledge that I have been through this journey, so that you can also go through these knowledges and help yourself to get rid of this disease called diabetes. So stay tuned, stay safe, stay happy.